আচ্ছা শুরু করে দিচ্ছি, হ্যাঁ। We will be talking about phylogenetic trees. So before we go about what is phylogenetic tree, এটা আবার কি এলো? We must talk about cladistics. You will expect 2-mark questions on what is cladistics. Cladistics is the science of making phylogenetic tree. So what is a phylogenetic tree? It is an evolutionary tree. What it does? It shows or it hypothesizes relationship between organisms. Okay, it shows, it hypothesizes relationships between organisms. This is what is done by an evolutionary tree. So if you have 5 species A, B, C, D, by making a tree and connecting them with lines, you show which is nearer to what and how the evolutionary pattern came. And the science is cladistics. So cladistics, which is a method of hypothesizing relationship it's a method of hypothesizing relationship among organisms. It's a method of hypothesizing relationship among organisms. So in other words, you study how to construct phylogenetic trees. It's a method to construct phylogenetic trees. So for example, I am drawing one bird, non-avian, avian means bird, non-avian dinosaurs, 1, 2 and 3. We are talking about 3 species. And you have crocodiles. So what this tree does is, it will join joining them. You draw a line like this. This is a phylogenetic tree. Phylogenetic tree. So, among all of them, you find that from these non-avian dinosaurs and crocodiles, they did not have wings. So, wings and feathers evolved here. Wings and feathers, they evolved here. Before all these, they did not have wings and feathers. So, from the whole of all these things, you can separate the birds. Other character similarities are there, but here the differences start. So, this is a phylogenetic tree. And this phylogenetic tree is also known as cladogram. It is known as cladogram. So cladogram can be defined as an evolutionary tree which depicts ancestral relationships. This is another definition of phylogenetic tree. So the bird and the non-avian dinosaur one had this common ancestor. Okay, I have not named anything. Then this the birds and common ancestor one and common the two, they had this common ancestor. Some difference took place, they became separate. Some mutation came and they became different. Then birds 1 and 2 and 3, they had this common ancestor over here. Some mutation came and 1, 2 and birds, they became separate and they became separate. Okay. And all of them, 1, 2, 3 and birds, they had one. This is their common ancestor. Some mutation took place, crocodiles became different from all these things. So from this relationship, you can say birds, dinosaur 1, dinosaur 2, dinosaur 3, the crocodiles and birds are more evolutionarily far away. Crocodile and birds evolutionarily far away, and birds and non-avian dinosaur one are closer. Birds and non-avian dinosaurs one are closest in this phylogenetic tree. Clear? So how do you know that they are? How do you separate them? Same thing like taxonomy. On the basis of similar characters, and dissimilar characters. So, checking, like last year I have talked about the 6 taxonomic characters: morphology, anatomy, molecular biology, behavior. All these characters, 6 of these characters have given physiology, biochemistry. On the basis of them, they can be separated. Morphology, wings and feathers. This is separate. So these dinosaur 1 and other dinosaurs, they did not have wings and feathers. So, but their common ancestor also did not have wings and feathers. But suddenly these birds developed wings and feathers, so they became different. And this one did not have, so they remain same. But other characters, birds and this one, they share together. So this is how you make a evolutionary tree. This is an evolutionary tree. And you know, birds and one, they are close to each other. Birds and crocodiles, from this tree, they are far away from each other. Remember, this is all a hypothesis, एक अनुमान है. This is a hypothesis. Clear? Now we must look at the structure of a phylogenetic tree. So we draw the species A, species B, C, D and E. Here A and B are very closely related. I just turned it this way around. C and D are closely related. A and they have got this, and E is attached like this. So this is the phylogenetic tree. So all these are the A, B, C, D, they are the species of interest. This over here, I am drawing these little dots. These were the ancestors. So the ancestors are over here. And these are the present day species. These are in between, in time. So these ancestors are not alive now, they have become extinct. The ancestors have become extinct. Okay? But present day, only A, B, C, D and E are living. Others have died. They are extinct. Now, this is a branch. Branch, plural branches. This is another branch. And these dots, they are known as branch points. From here, the two have their branch. This is a branch point. So remember that these phylogenetic trees, they are hypotheses, not definitive facts. Hypothesis, not definitive facts. They are hypotheses, not definitive facts. And among A and B, there is a term, the most common recent ancestor among A and B is this. This is also known as MCRA. Among AB and CD, MCRA is this point. Clear? That is their most recent common ancestor. Among A and B, this ancestor is not most recent. Just bhagta ekhane hoyeche. A made a new character, B made another character here. Here. So this is and this point is known as root. Gora chekor. That is the root. That is the root. So this is a rooted tree. This type of tree is known as rooted tree. You also have unrooted tree. For example, A, B, C, D and E. You have drawn lines like this. This is an unrooted tree. Here at the shekor, from where you have got this start. But this is an unrooted tree, no roots. But in this case, you can make it into a root. You can make a root. How you can make a root? You can make a root from here, 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 here and here. If you, for example, pull it like this, you can have এটাকে টানলে এইগুলো উপরে এসে যাবে, ঠিক আছে? You can have E, you can have it like this, ঠিক আছে? The E is the distant one. If you pull it from D, then this D becomes the distant one. And just टेने निले, टेने you are trying to make it like this. You are making a root. यहाँ से एक root निकाल रहे हो. You are making a root from here. टेने दिले, शेकोट टेने दिले. तान ले D का बाहर बेरिए जाए. Similarly, if you do it, if C is the outlier, A, B, D, E, C will come outside. So this is how you convert a unrooted tree into a rooted tree. এর কোনো শেকড় নেই কিন্তু, no root. So if there are 5 species, 5 cactus, 5 species in an unrooted tree, so the possible combinations which you can have, possible roots you can make are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. ठीक है? এটা হোয়াইট করি। So now it's reading phylogenetic tree. So if you draw at A, B, C, D and E, we had drawn it like this. This is one tree. Then we have drawn it like this. Drawn it like this. We have drawn it like this. Are the three trees same? This one and this one. 1, 2 and 3 is 1, 2 and 3 are, do they mean the same? Huh? Why not same? You are trying to find out a relationship between organisms. Your aim is to find out the relationship between A, B, C, D and E among themselves. Is the relationship changing? এখানে A and B, their relationship, they are very close to each other. Here also A and B close to each other. In that also A and B is close to each other. Even if I write A over here, B over here and A over here, it remains the same. Even if you turn this 180 degrees, the relationship remains the same. A and B is close to each other. Nothing changes. Okay? So, however you write it, the relationship among all the three, it changes. Is not changing, sorry. The relationship between A, B, B, C, C, D, E, and they are not changing. E is always the most furthest one. Here also E is always the most furthest one. So it doesn't change. Now, I simply turn it over here like I said. Does it change? Still doesn't change. But এটাকে এখানে নিয়ে গেলে আর সিটাকে then it changes. Okay? So even if you turn it 180 degree এখান থেকে টাকে এইদিকে নিয়ে এলে the relationship remains the same. These lines, this distance among the lines একই থাকছে. Okay? So this is all for today. এবারে অ্যাটেন্ডেন্সটা একটু নিতে হবে তোমাদের।